In this video, we are going to learn about cross-site scripting. So I'll just write here cross-site scripting. Okay, it should be inside PHP. I'll just write PHP tags. Okay. Now this is a completely practical topic. There is no involvement of theory. Means if I just teach you through the presentation, you won't understand anything. So that's why I have not made any PPT for this video. Okay, so directly we will start learning this topic practically. Now to understand this topic, we'll first have to create an HTML form. Okay, a very simple form I will create. HTML text, then body tag, then form tag. Okay. Now inside the form tag, I will just create one input tag called type is equal to text, and we'll just give it the name as username just now. Action will be blank and method, let's keep it post. Okay. So this is a very simple form. Now here I will just create one submit button. Input type is equal to submit, and let's give the value as a submit and name submit. Okay. So we'll just go to the browser and let's run this program. Okay, so I'll just say localhost slash name of the my folder is programming and file name is first.php. So see, I have created a very simple form. There is one field in which user can enter his details, and I have one submit button. Now the thing is, this field I have provided to the user so that he can add something. Like let's say if this field is reserved for username, then a user can enter only his username. But there are some hackers or some people which can enter some malicious data which can disrupt the execution of my program. Okay, let's say the usually what people do is usually what hackers do is they enter the JavaScript code inside this field. Okay, so I'll just show you an example. I'll just create script tags. Okay, we write JavaScript code inside the script tags. Okay, and I'll just write here one function window dot location is equal to, and inside the code I will just say http colon forward slash www.google.com. Okay, I have written a function. Now this is a JavaScript function window.location which will redirect you to that location. So here I have just mentioned the location google.com. So as soon as I run this code, I will be redirected to google.com. Okay. So if I run this program, let's see what happens. I'll just click on the submit button. Okay, before that, before clicking on submit button, let's first create a PHP script. I'll just say PHP, then PHP. And here I will just say if is set dollar underscore post, and here I will say submit. Means what I'm saying is as soon as the submit button is pressed, then execute this function, execute this code. So in this code, I'm just echoing out the value that user has entered. So I'm just saying echo dollar underscore post, and I'm simply saying username. Okay, I'm just saying like this. So what will happen is user will first enter something in this text field, and as soon as he clicks on the submit button, that value will be stored inside this array dollar underscore post, and I'm just echoing out that value using the attribute, using the name attribute. Okay, so let's see this. I will again just refresh it, and let's say if I'll just enter any random username, let's say Kevin. When I click submit, Kevin will be printed. As you can see, Kevin has been printed. Okay, but there are some people who can enter JavaScript code here to just maybe disrupt the execution of my website, or maybe to do some random stuff. Okay, so they can enter some malicious data. So let's say if I say script, and I'll just say, so what I'm doing here is this is a JavaScript code which will redirect me to google.com. So when I just click on submit button, I will be redirected to google.com, as you can see. So this is basically disrupting my execution of my code. So this is I don't want this to happen, okay, because then they can do some other random operations which can actually affect the performance of my website. So this is known as cross-site scripting. Now, in order to prevent cross-site scripting, we have a function in HTML called HTML special chars. So I'll just write here HTML special chars. Chars means characters. It is the short form for characters. So this is a function. So what this function will do is it will convert. Okay, we haven't written L. So this function will convert all the HTML characters. We have HTML characters like angle brackets, quotes, etc. So it will convert them into HTML entities which is safe. Okay, that is safe to use. So it will convert the HTML characters into HTML entities. Okay, so whenever I'm dealing with user input, I have to make use of this function, because otherwise, if a user tries to enter some data like this, it can disrupt the execution of my website. So now I will just reload this. Okay, we'll say continue. Okay, now what I'll do is I'll say script. Again, I will write that same code. Now I will just click on submit. Now just observe what happens. Okay, I'll just submit. Okay, and as you can see, now I haven't been redirected to google.com. Instead, this is just simply printed onto the screen. Why? Because now it is just treating all the HTML characters as HTML entities. So that's why HTML is not rendering this as my JavaScript code. So whenever we are working with user input, make sure to use this function in order to prevent cross-site scripting. This is known as cross-site script. Okay. This is all about cross-site scripting. Thank you.